things are always uncertain in the short term. What really is certain is that the things that worked over time will continue to work over time. So the next day is always uncertain. The next hour is always uncertain.
For one who loves understanding what's going on and where it's going. You've said to me before, you know, you might sacrifice the last year of your life if somebody would come along and say, Warren, I can tell you what the next 40 years are going to look like. All the questions you have, I can answer.
Or just let me watch. Just let me watch the next 40 years. Yeah, the last year, you know, you don't get to be here, but the next 40 years you get to watch. Kind of like Chauncey Gardner, you like to watch.
So as we put a cap on this, we're going to come out of this okay.
Absolutely.
We've got some real problems we have to deal with. The deficit is one. How we learn the lessons of this in terms of finding some kind of regulation that works. And have confidence that we got here because we had unique kinds of skills. Go back to 1776 and see what a few group of people did and where we are today makes you an optimistic about America, but also optimistic about the world. As the center of gravity moves to Asia.
It's wonderful that the lessons we learned over the last couple hundred years, you know, are being absorbed in many parts of the world. I mean, people have seen success and they've had the sense to copy some of that and get into their own system those ingredients that have done it for us. But we haven't lost the ingredients. In fact, that they're able to use the ingredients does not take it away from us. And you know, every year of my life, I could sit down at the start of the year and write on a pad a dozen things that were looming over the economy. When people say, I'm not buying stocks now because times are uncertain, I say to them, well, on September 10th, 2001 were times certain. Yeah, you thought they were certain, but you found out the next day they weren't. You know, on October 18th, 1987, before the day before the Dow took that 22%, things are always uncertain in the short term. What really is certain is that the things that worked over time will continue to work over time. So the next day is always uncertain. The next hour is always uncertain. The longer term is pretty darn certain.
Warren, thank you.
Thank you.
It's always great to see you.